Ever feel like you're shouting into a void? You're working hard, doing all the right things, but nobody notices. You're stuck in a sea of faces, all vying for the same sliver of attention. It's frustrating, right? You're not alone. The truth is, most of us start as underdogs. We don't have the big budgets, the fancy connections, or the name recognition. But guess what? That's not always a bad thing. Being underestimated can be your biggest strength. Think about it. When you're the underdog, you have nothing to lose and everything to prove. You're hungrier, more resourceful, and way more in tune with what people really want. You're not blinded by the glitz and glam. You're down in the trenches, listening, learning, and connecting. And that, my friend, is where the magic happens. Remember, the biggest companies, the loudest voices, they got comfortable. They stopped hustling, stopped listening. They forgot what it's like to be the underdog, the one with something to prove. And that's where you come in. Let me tell you a story about a scrappy little company called Bang Energy. They were going up against the king of energy drinks, Red Bull, a giant with a massive marketing budget and years of brand recognition. Everyone thought Bang was crazy. David versus Goliath, they said. Impossible. But Bang had a secret weapon. They understood their audience. They knew what the big guys were missing. And they were willing to hustle harder and smarter. They didn't have millions to throw at Super Bowl ads or celebrity endorsements. So they got creative. They went where their audience was, online, on social media, in the gym. They partnered with everyday athletes, fitness enthusiasts, and people who genuinely love their product. They built a community, a movement, a tribe of passionate fans who felt seen and heard. And guess what? It worked. Bang Energy went from being a blip on the radar to a major player in the energy drink market, all because they understood one crucial thing. In the age of social media, it's not about who has the most money. It's about who has the best story and the strongest connection with their audience. Here's the thing about giants. They often don't see the cracks in their armor until it's too late. They're so busy being big that they forget about the little things, the details that matter to real people. Red Bull was all about extreme sports, high octane stunts, and a too cool for school vibe. But what about the everyday person? The guy who hits the gym after work, the woman training for her first marathon, the student pulling an all-nighter. They wanted an energy drink that spoke to them, that understood their hustle, their grind, their everyday victories. Bang saw this gap. They realized that people were craving authenticity, community, and a brand that felt more like a friend than a corporation. And that's your first actionable step. Find the gap. What are your competitors overlooking? What are the unmet needs, the unspoken desires of your target audience? Don't be afraid to ask questions, to listen to their struggles, to understand their motivations. The more you know about your audience, the better equipped you are to create something they truly connect with. You can have the best product in the world, but if you're shouting into the void, no one will hear you. You need to find your tribe, your people, the ones who will get it. And to do that, you need to go where they are. Bang Energy didn't waste time on expensive TV commercials or billboards. They went straight to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. They knew their audience lived online, so they built their presence there, engaging with fitness influencers, sponsoring workout challenges, and creating shareable content that resonated with their target market. Ask yourself, where does your audience hang out online? Is it a specific social media platform, a niche forum, a subreddit devoted to their passion? Focus your energy on building a strong presence in those specific places. Don't try to be everywhere at once. It's better to have a dedicated following on one platform than to be spread thin across a dozen. Listen, if this message hit home for you and you're trying to get your online marketing right without the trial and error, grab my free ebook, The Ultimate Guide to AI in Digital Marketing, over at theultimateguide to AI and digitalmarketing.com. It's packed with everything you need to build smarter, faster, and better.